Round 4 starts, not stopping until XRP costs $2,000. Do you think I'm joking? Not at all. CEO of the Digital Ascension Group, Jay Claver, thinks that XRP will skyrocket to $2,000 by the beginning of 2026. I think that's pretty soon. That will happen in 6 months. Wow. Okay, that is there a chance? Before we talk about how useful XRP is, keep in mind that was my price forecast, but only after the crash. Round 4 has now begun. Repeat round 4 starts. The other towns are coming now. We are now trying to stop Benjamin Cohen from getting XRP. By the way, I like this person. I used to watch his videos every once in a while because they were good for analysis. But he says, yes, a market cap of $119 trillion. That's only 3.7 times the value of all the stocks on the New York Stock Exchange. I don't hate this person, but I do have to say that he thinks that if XRP goes to $2,000, the market value will be over $100 trillion. Market cap is something we're going to talk about and how it doesn't really matter. It is kind of made up. But let me make my case. Guys, I have one for everything. Now, take a look at this stuff from Bitcoin Magazine. Justin Michael Saylor says, I am getting more bullish on the $1.3 million price per Bitcoin. What does he think the price will be? Never mind, I think it's higher now. Pay attention to what he says. When people in the XRP community make, quote, crazy price estimates, we get slammed for it. But when the Bitcoin price peaks, and not just any person, as the leader of the Bitcoin group, they say that each Bitcoin will be worth $13 million. He's loved by everyone. Pay attention to this. Okay, he said 13 million right now per Bitcoin. So we think the price will be $2,000. They think Michael Saylor is the leader of the Bitcoin group because you have no idea how much Bitcoin there is, okay? He's getting close to Satoshi Nakamoto. He thinks each coin will be worth, I'm gonna throw up. Is that possible? Let's figure it out. Now this is where the market cap tool comes in handy. Market cap keeps track of the money that is put into a cryptocurrency and is used to guess how much the cryptocurrency is worth altogether. Not really. Since we're about to talk about that, hold on, because these coins don't need much money to move, right? Take a look. If the price of a coin or ticket right now is $13 million, that's fine. 13,000 million Bitcoins are in circulation, which means that we just put in 21,000 Bitcoins, okay? What is the maximum supply? But I'd like to add that first. We could go with the circling supply, which is 20. Okay, if the number of Bitcoins in circulation is 13 million and the number of Bitcoins in circulation is 21 million, then the market cap would be $273 trillion. That's where Michael Saylor thinks Bitcoin is going. But if we say $2,000 per XRP, that's less than half of what Bitcoin Max has predicted, which is impossible because it's many times higher than the New York Stock Exchange. What's so strange about this? I really believe that Bitcoin will reach $13 million. I am not joking. Michael Saylor thinks he's more optimistic than it seems. That means it's probably more than $13 million now, but this is the last time I heard him say a crazy, outrageous amount. Okay, but look at this. I have no idea why, but I think these coins will go to places I never thought possible. Yes? Don't even joke about it. The total value of all the cryptocurrencies will likely be in the quadrillions of dollars. Yes? There are more than 1 trillion of them. After the fall, though, not yet. When that happens, I don't think these price forecasts are so crazy after all. They're not, even though it looks like they are right now. I really think Bitcoin will reach a lot of people at some point. Who knows? But I think it dies for the first time after the crash. If you want to buy XRP, give them $1,000. Guys, I think it will hit those places. I'm interested in what the Bitcoin tops have to say about the forecast that Bitcoin will be worth $13 million. Now that's what I call circulating stock. Let's go to, or that's for maximum supply. The circulating source is where we need to go. We put that in. Okay, get rid of this. It is worth 258 trillion. Guys, it's pretty much the same thing. So that's almost 3 times less than where we think XRP will go. I'm interested in hearing what the Bitcoin maxes have to say about that. It's possible that most of them don't even think that's true, right? But it might be for all assets and cryptos that will make it into the new financial system and stay alive. Why? XRP is here from Reddit. Truth about the XRP market cap myth. Let me put this question to you. People who still think that XRP could never hit $10 or $30 highs should read this. The market cap would need to grow by trillions of dollars for that to happen. It doesn't matter what price this is. Just putting it out there, why market cap doesn't mean as much, since it doesn't really show the truth, because there is a lot of selling going on in a short amount of time. The ratio of how much money comes in and goes out to move the market cap up and down is not a straight one. Do you see? There's no need for $100 trillion to flood in for XRP to hit 2. Okay, there are a lot more below that, guys, which is also true for Bitcoin, right? It doesn't have to be like $273 trillion for it to drop to $13 million. Why? This is called a market cap multiplier. There are many things that can change it, but liquidity and trading volume are the key ones that do. Think of XRP as a playground with 50 billion balloons. That's an offer. It costs 40 cents for each balloon. The market value of all the balloons added together is $20 billion. Someone now comes to the playground with $80 million to buy balloons. Balloon prices go up as more people buy them because there aren't many cheap ones left. Let's say the cost goes up to... Now, every balloon, not just the ones they bought, is worth 74 cents. All of the 50 billion balloons are now worth $37 billion. Even though only $80 million was paid, the market value went up by $17 billion. Why? The new price is for all the balloons, not just the ones that were bought. That's all there is to it. The way price and math work together. So this is exactly why we saw a rise from 270 cents to 320. Okay, which means that if you flood in a certain amount of money, that amount of money will be multiplied by hundreds of X, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure that someone else, like Chad, had a story about this kind of repeater, guys, because we've seen it, right? Moving doesn't cost a lot of money. Prices and market value go through the roof, right? So market cap shouldn't even come into play when we're trying to figure out cryptos. Also, I think it's going to hit quadrillions, which is the total market cap of the whole crypto market. We know it's possible, but what makes it go that high, right? The reason XRP is worth thousands of dollars, well, he thinks that XRP could reach that huge milestone by the beginning of 2020. He also thinks that regulation and usefulness could set off XRP's explosion. Claver's estimate depends a lot on the chance that changes in the economy as a whole will bring money into XRP, right? This is what I mean. That's why I said I thought these coins would reach heights no one thought possible, guys. I really can. Like millions of Bitcoins, maybe even 13 million. But that was after the fall. Why? Once the new banking system is up and running, everything will be done with cryptos, either in front of or behind the hood. It doesn't matter. It will only be on the blockchain. What chains will it be on? That's what everyone is counting on, though. Without a doubt, I believe it is XRP. He talks about the end of reverse carry trades in particular. This is a strategy where investors borrow money at low interest rates in one currency and invest it in assets that earn better rates of return elsewhere. If those tactics fail, digital assets like XRP might get a lot of money coming in. This is when he talks about Tether. XRP's role in settlement system is what makes it stand out. It usually takes at least one workday for traditional financial systems to process transactions, even on the weekends. XRP trades, on the other hand, are completed in just 20 to 40 minutes. That speed can make all the difference when demand is high or the market is under a lot of stress. On top of that, there is a case. I think Brad Garlinghouse or David Shaw said, you know, people would actually be very optimistic about their own lives. It's a paraphrase. They might only get paid once a week, every other day or every day at work. Yes? Let's say you get paid $100 that same day, but at night. Yes? Guys, wouldn't that be great? Not having to wait until the end of the month would be different.